Hey everyone, I'm gonna be talking about the Idubbbz and Anisa situation from the last 2 weeks that I've been watching this entire situation go down. So, first, Idubbbz's previous boxing coach has gone on the H3 podcast and just started dropping nukes of information. Ian fired him because it reminded him of his dad, which is a very dumb reason, everyone's opinion. And also didn't even invite him to a gala because Idubbbz knew that he would be immediately pressed because Creator Clash Idubbbz hosts for the last 2 years. He's hosted that one. It's going to be hosted by someone different, I think. I would have to recheck on that. As of recording, I do not know who is hosting it this year. Though I do have to say, it's clear that Idubbbz is by far just weak when it comes to defending himself against his wife, Anisa. So, let's get on to some very bad news about it. So, Anisa and Idubbbz came out in a video called Concern Trolling, saying they kept 34% of Creator Clash's profits, they kept 34% of it, though those were meant to go to charity. They have not donated that to charity at all. Don't know why you wouldn't directly donate charity, instead pocketing it and then donating afterwards. That part doesn't make sense to anyone. Though I will say, Ian, aka Idubbbz, people have been saying he's in an abusive relationship. It's very toxic from what I can tell. Though everyone can agree on one thing. He needs to get off the internet. Same for Anisa. Those two have done so much dumb shit that no one, and I mean no one, can give them any respect. Seriously, I don't know why they keep doing this type of stuff, but they do. Well, at this point in time, people are now requesting refunds for Creator Clash due to it crumbling, mainly due to fighters dropping it. Though they should, even if they don't get profits at all from Creator Clash, they should still donate to charity just because it's a good thing to do. It would at least be helpful in some form of way, but we all know they won't. So, I will say this. Idubbbz and Anisa, they need to leave permanently. Alright, now we're going to be talking about Hasan and his reaction to everything so far, mainly the concern trolling video made by Idubbbz and Anisa. It does seem that he does not okay the making of the video, which is confusing enough to say, because Hasan is known as a terrorist supporter, calling one Luffy from One Piece. We do not agree on that. I love One Piece, I'm from the fandom. A lot of us can say, yeah, we do not agree. Hasan and the people he supports, we do not like them in any form or manner. But away from the One Piece fandom and back onto the concern trolling video, he started defending Anisa in a way it doesn't make sense, but he does imply that Anisa is part of the problem, which part of the problem is a most definite yes. She is a majority of the problem at this point. Though he kept it really vague, which is not a good thing. He should have been more straightforward, because that's what he is most of the time. Showing that he just wants to stay out of it, I think. Probably not. We all can say that he'll probably get more and more into it as time goes on. But it does seem that he thinks that Anisa should stay out of Ian's business stuff and just stop managing it, which will be an interesting thing to see. Then he decided to go full on roasting the charity. He even said, "We meant to donate, excuse is not it," and called it weirdly manipulative, which, fair enough. Also, clown the contract excuse, which is fair. If you're gonna sign a contract that prevents donating to charity, why would you even sign it for a charity event? Even then, it's been said that it was signed without reading it, which is dumb as hell. No one thinks that's ever a good idea. But here we are. By the end, Hasan was starting to say what a lot of people were thinking, but have not said out loud. Ian looked miserable during the video of concern trolling, which a lot of us don't even think it is. But a lot of trust is gone from Ian. Hasan didn't have any in the first place. Anisa, it's clear no one can trust her with anything because she seems to be backstabbing everyone, including her own husband. So it'll be a matter of time before things fall apart. So, all in all, Hasan didn't break the story, but his reaction kind of sealed the internet's mood of, this is not good, this should be stopped. So, go in the comments, give me your opinion. I might talk about them later on in a different video. That's all I have to say at this point, at least relating to that situation and Hasan. Well, on to another topic of some content creators are doing multi-streaming for different platforms, mainly using Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, because Twitch has not been following TOS in the slightest, but everyone can agree this will show Twitch that they need to get their game up, or else things will go off the deep end. I'm surprised it's taken this much for Twitch to suffer this type of treatment, but I'm at least glad it's happening now. Better than never, at least. So yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see how this will play out. Though, I will say one extra thing. Let's just hope that Twitch will follow their TOS from now on and actually enforce it, because they have not been following it correctly, not in the slightest. They apply it to some people, others they don't do it at all. It's just a matter of time before everyone just leaves there, because even then, if you look at a place like Kick, it's 50-50, if I remember correctly, for profit splits for stream revenue. If not, it's 90-10. So it might be better for people to go on Kick and stream there, but that's my opinion. Alright, see ya.